Hi, this is Kylie Coo. Welcome to my studio. This is Wild Positivity, and my word this time is wisdom. So when I sat down at my work table today, I had not cleared away anything from the last time that I sat here. And I started to look at my Wild Positivity book and honestly did not have a clue as to where I was going to go. So I was very much working intuitively with this page. I felt that just to get started, I would start using some of the scraps of paper that were lying on the side of my table. And I just used a simple glue stick to start to put these down. Now it was quite cool in my studio today and it's very damp outside, so for some reason the glue stick wasn't sticking terribly well, so I do end up using a little bit of matte medium here and there. I was working at a fairly slow pace, perhaps just because I didn't know where I wanted to go, and perhaps just because I wanted to see where this page would take me, what would come out with that prompt wisdom. And this video is actually on double speed, so as I say, you can see I was working fairly slowly with it. So I wasn't looking to create anything in particular, I just wanted to see where it would take me. And for that reason I've left everything in today, other than when I go to dry the pages. I take some of that out, but I just felt in terms of process it's sometimes important to show each and every step of the process, so I hope you will bear with me through that. Just trying to smooth things down with an old plastic card just to get them in place. Looking through my scraps, just looking to see what else I wanted to add in. So I have map, I have dictionary pages, I have book pages, music, and some little bits of painted papers that I'd made previously. So you see, just sticking down some of the edges there with the glue stick again. And I decide here that I need to use something a little bit stronger, and I open up my matte medium. So I've just grabbed a very old brush that I usually just use for gluing, although it does have a little bit of colour on it that transfers a little bit, but I knew I'd be working on top of the page again, so that just didn't matter at all. Just putting a little bit more matte medium down just to kind of seal the papers, and also just to make sure that they're well stuck. So I gave that a dry, and at this point I felt that I actually needed to clear all this away. I felt that it was stopping me thinking about where next, and perhaps that first stage I thought it was just a way of getting going, but actually I think for me in interpreting my page at the end that was actually quite an important stage. So here I grab my Stays On black ink and a background stamp, and I'm just stamping very lightly. I just want a little bit of marks on the page that may or may not show through at the end. At this point I don't know. So just stamping that down. Again, not rushing in any way, just taking my time with this and just trying to feel where I want to go with it. I do give that a little dry just to make sure that it's not going to smudge, but again, as I always say, it wouldn't matter if it did. That would have just been meant to be. So I pull out my Neocolor 2s, thinking at this point I might just put some background colour down. But then these shapes, kind of circular egg shapes, start to come out, and I start to feel bodies coming into place as well. And at this point I think I feel a bit where this is going to go. Not the exact detail of it, but just a bit. So here I'm just pulling out a red, and I'm going round those same shapes with a red this time. And I'm going to leave you for a few minutes just with some background music. You'll see me mainly using the Neocolor 2s and a bit of white paint in places as well. This group have visited me many times in the past. Sometimes there's more of them, sometimes there's fewer. But to me, what they were telling me today is wisdom does not lie with one person. It lies within groups of people. Perhaps wisdom is passed on through the generations from our ancestors. But the other thing that struck me was those first papers that I'd laid down. There was book texts, there was dictionary, there were maps, all things that point to the importance of learning, of understanding. And there was music, so the importance of creativity. And I felt that there was actually a message in this page for me today. I don't necessarily understand all of it, but it's something that I will contemplate further. Even when it came to writing the word wisdom, I don't know why, but I was drawn then to ink over it, starting at the end of the word. So something about the end being as important as the start. So as I say, when this group visit, I often think they are somehow my ancestors. They are a group that watch over me, that guide me. I haven't seen them for a while. They've not turned up in my work for a while. And today, sometimes they have faces. Today, I didn't feel the need to put those faces in. But I hope you've enjoyed this page. And if you're doing the prompts, I hope you enjoy doing this particular prompt. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.